Hello, all. Thank you for tuning in and for joining me. It's been about 10 days, so I just figured I should touch base with you. My original plan, of course, was to update you and to fill you full of information every day, and then it sort of went to every second day, and I've been slacking, there's no doubt. But, I'm also fearful that I just keep repeating myself and I bore you and you stop watching. And really, the whole message here, obviously, for every single one of these, and my intent is to not just share my progress and what's going on, but to just ensure that that you get yourself checked. You want to get in there, get checked. If something pops up, you want to make sure you can get taken care of as quickly as possible. I'll have to apologize for the way I look. Just finished a 24-hour shift at the fire hall, and I'm just trying to recover from that. And then we'll get on with life here. So, busy couple of days in the next little while. I've filled my schedule up to try to keep my mind away from worrying about the surgery and the ramifications of that. And I'm just going to go head down and full on for the next couple of days and get things taken care of, do a little bit of teaching up at the Justice Institute, do a little bit of evaluating for College of the Rockies, do some teaching for my own home department, and just basically filling up my time and just trying to keep myself busy. That's what I've done anyways, as I've mentioned in the past. Yeah, so like I said, the focus of all of this has been from day one to bring some awareness to these cancers, male or female. You need to go in and get your particular self checked and then determine what the course of action is from there. There's many courses of action if you have a positive. Of course, if you have a negative, there's no course of action. Just carry on with life and worry about it again next year and get yourself checked. But please, 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 that's the whole message here that I'm trying to put out there. Get yourself checked. The other thing that I haven't done is probably describe the surgery that we're going to be dealing with here. And I won't get too graphic yet. I think what I'll do is I'll actually get a step by step and I'll describe it to you. But in general, what's going to happen is they're going to slice me from my belly button down, 5-6 inch slice, and they're going to spread my abdomen open. They're going to reach inside and they're going to cut the urethra. They're going to pull the prostate out and then sew everything back together again, shove a catheter in there, and hope that everything works and heals up. I know that I'm generalizing quite a bit. It's about a 4-hour, 3-hour procedure. According to my surgeon, it's 600 specific steps that he has to follow and get right. And I have all the confidence in the world in that particular individual. He's got an excellent track record. I've spoken to people that he has actually dealt with, and I am not concerned in the least with his abilities. In fact, my surgery date was put off by a week. I was supposed to be going in 2 days, but it was put off by a week, and that was simply because one member from his team wasn't able to make it, and he will only do work with the people from his team. So that makes me feel confident in his and his team's abilities. So I'm just going to leave myself in their hands. Definitely hope that I'll be sleeping the whole time. And when I wake up, I'll be a little bit lighter, however much a prostate weighs. And I'll be looking towards the future and making things work. So, anyways, just wanted to touch base with you guys on that, give you that kind of a heads up, and just encourage you guys. Please email me at the email there that's across my banner on my thumbnail. It's brentfckcancer@gmail.com. I would love to hear some stories from you. I've been hearing some, verbal stories from people that I know, people who have survived cancers, who have been diagnosed with and have gone through treatment and come out the other end just shiny and glory. They haven't contacted me with emails or anything. I just know who they are. So I'm not going to bring them out or point them out at this point in time. But there is hope. There is definitely these days an awful lot of hope. But, if you'd like to share anything with me, or if you'd like to share anything with the audience here and I could read it out, I would gladly do that. If you are concerned, or if you've got questions, or if you just want to send me a note, yeah, feel free. And I would love to read it out. Or if you don't want that, then that's fine too. Just make sure you just tell me not to read it on the YouTube here. One last thing I want to just touch base with as we hit the 5 minute mark here, and I don't want to bore you, but I did mention a couple weeks ago that I was going to try ivermectin, the controversial quote unquote horse medicine. So, first of all, I think I did set the record straight there when we were talking the other day that it's not a horse medicine. It was actually developed for human use. It was developed to take parasites out of the human body, and it was developed to treat those uh, diseases that were contracted out of the Nile River and out of some other sources in third world countries. Having said that, there's been some great success with ivermectin and other derivatives of it with other invasions of the human body. And one of them is cancer. And there's been a lot. I've done a lot more studying on it. I'm not here to tell you to do it because I would never, I'm not a doctor, I'm nobody, but I have done some studies for myself. And ironically, Joe Rogan, like him or not, had Mel Gibson, again, like him or not, on his podcast here just a week ago. And Mel Gibson just off the cuff, offhand, mentioned that he has four friends who have taken ivermectin, all of whom had cancer and all of whom are now cancer free. There's a lot of anecdotal evidence that it works, and that's just something. So I decided that I was going to take it, and I started off, what are we now? Probably 3 weeks ago. I started off doing 2 milliliters, 2 mils, um, uh, every second day dissolved into a glass of water. They say it's 100 mil per 100 pounds of body weight. I'm about 185, so I just round it up. And then after 2 weeks of that, every second day, you drop it down to 1 mil or 50 or half or however you want to say it, but half of your um, original consumption every second day. And I honestly don't know for how long. I've been doing that for now for just a week. So I'll continue to do that for a little while here, leading up to the surgery date. Prior to surgery, I know 3 days prior, I'm not going to do anything. No extra anythings. So no vitamins, no anything like that. Anyways, whatever. So I won't be taking the ivermectin after the mid part of next week. But I think I'll just work it until the end there. It can't hurt you, and if it helps, then it helps. So that's just what I'm doing. I'll let you know how that goes. I don't know. I mean, I'll be tested in 4 months to see where my levels are at, and maybe if they say no, maybe the ivermectin worked, maybe the surgery did it all. Who knows? But it can't hurt, anyways, right? So, anyways, thanks again for viewing. Please share this message with everybody you possibly can. Use your socials, put it up there. That's what's important to me. That's what's most important. There's a potential that tomorrow I might be interviewed locally for a news article, so I might use that as my next broadcast here in the next couple of days. So that'll be something to look towards. Anyways, thank you again. Get yourself checked early, get yourself fixed, and take care. Thanks again for watching.